Hello there, welcome back to Supra Chapter 2, where someone just walked through the front door. I do not know who it could be.
ただいま。
Huh? Of course. The mom's big.
ああ、なんだ。もう起きてたんだ。
Of course. A woman took her shoes off in a familiar looking fashion and stepped inside.
ああ、やっぱ家はいいわ。元気なのに病院から出られないって拷問ね。
Both did and not remember that timeless face of hers.
ええ。
Okay. As if it was the most obvious thing in the world. I guess it was obvious. My mother, Yoko Sanada, nodded. We hadn't seen one another in 7 years, but she connected perfectly with the impression I had of her in my faint memories. Actually, her physical appearance hadn't changed a bit, considering that we saw her in Chapter 1.
暇だったから退院の許可をもらって散歩がてらに歩いてきたの。
Okay?
お医者さんに説明を受けたけど、寝たきりだった以外に異常があるわけじゃないし。
Okay.
ああ、本当なら筋力が落ちてたり内臓が弱っててすぐに動けるはずがないんだけど、それは不思議がってたわね。
That makes sense. So, fine overall, right? I hardly asked a single question, but my mother suddenly went off on a tangent and explained her situation. That was when I realized it. My mother had woken up, first time in 7 years, and was in the same position as the folktale hero, Ushimura Taro. Pedaling on like this was probably the way she could keep calm. Like I had been yesterday. That was why I smiled gently. Just like Rona-san had done for me and said,
何？
Welcome home, Mom.
あ
Okay?
あ、うん。ただいま。おかえりなさいませ、お母様。すみません。声は聞こえていたのですが、手が離せなくてすぐに来られませんでした。
Okay. Put it out of your hand. Wouldn't have your hands. I wouldn't be worried about something what's the matter? Yeah. Fuck. Somebody grab the popcorn. I couldn't see her expression. Kind, but Mom was frozen in place. It stared straight at Rika. Had to decide it. Describe it. It was a huge case of deja vu. Okay. It might be hard for you to tell since she's swapped, but it's Rika.
リッカ。はいリッカです。お母様。そうかリッカちゃんか。ごめん一瞬わからなかったわ。長い時間が経っていますから無理もないかと。そういうことでもないんだけどね。私の娘のリッカちゃんなのよね。
Well, it has been 7 years, so... That's happened. What did she mean by that?
それにしてもリッカちゃんは美人さんね。遺伝子って恐ろしいわ。
Hey?
ありがとうございます。
Okay. I really wanted to crack a joke right now. It's anything too rude to say a custom pet. Dear God. Now I want you to make that joke. I want to be amused. I'd also never heard someone praise themselves. Hey, roundabout for... Okay. Depends on who's asking though.
地域目が入っているとはいえ、そちらも想像以上に悪くないわね。
I am? It appeared I was the one being evaluated this time. Panic and crack jokes. What other options are there? I wasn't sure how to respond, given how straightforward she was being. Never a bad thing. You don't have to be a little straightforward.
あなたは私の息子のゆきなりくんなのよね。うん。真田くんの面影があるわ。
Okay. Hey, Sada-kun. Mean Dad.
そうよ。
You know what happened in chapter 1, so... He agreed wholeheartedly, but something didn't feel right. With conscious flex. Here's... Holy shit! I hadn't expected to have an ordinary conversation with her since you had spent 7 years apart, but something else stuck out even more. I should have had his looks when I said.
あのさ、最初に言っておかなきゃいけないんだけど。
She read my mind. Smiled worriedly, as if she were trying to read my expression.
私、7年前の事故の影響なのか、それ以前の記憶もちょっと思い出せないの。
Hey. It really is
本
delicious.
当に美味しいお茶ね。この若さでこれだけのお茶を入れられるなんてすごいわ。
You're gonna screw up with your voice. That's what happened first. You read the name.
お褒めに預かり恐縮です。それにこの丁寧かつ上品な物腰、親がいなくとも自然と似ちゃうものなのね。
Okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Now wasn't time carelessly throw aside comebacks into a conversation. But that's the fun part. Why would you tell me no? Having quick responses is always the fun part. What the hell? The story. We listened to Mom's explanation, explain her situation for a few minutes while drinking tea. Her story was simple enough to wrap your head around within that short time, and yet it was still quite severe.
お茶のおかわりはいかがですか？ありがとう、いただくわ。
Some unbelievable things do happen sometimes. Of course. If they didn't, I'd have more reasons to question. Rika headed into the kitchen. No. Rika had headed into the kitchen, but she kept the conversation going.
こっちも驚いたわ。
Yeah. So you were shocked too. Perfect. Despite what she said, she looked rather indifferent about the whole thing. Everyone comes in their own way, and one to just stop questioning, and it hurts the brain a lot less. Putting the main points in order, it worked out as follows. Mom's memories had come back to an end around her early 20s. To be specific, it seemed to be right around the time and Dad had gotten married. Obviously, absolutely no memory of giving birth to me and Rika, of Dad passing away, or of the accident at sea which had put her into a coma in the first place. The reason she hadn't known about Rika wasn't due to the passing, but because of the loss of memory. In addition to several years, he was missing a number of valuable memories from beforehand. A period of blank space which was far too long. It was bad enough that she likely find it a challenge to adjust to a normal, everyday life. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? However, it seems my mother's cousin, whom I just called my aunt, had taught her some fundamental knowledge of the modern day. And what now? Know about cell phones and the internet, right?
もちろん聞いたわよ。すごい世の中になったもんよね。
Now we know. Depends on which period this chapter 1 and 2 take place then. If they had flip phones, they could line in 1 or 2 days. But yeah. No? Don't exactly know, but very. You won't see a TV, and you won't see a TV and get surprised by people moving inside the box or anything, will you?
私が若い頃にもテレビくらいあったもん。
Hey, I'm just covering my bases. It's just a joke. You don't need to emphasize it. He asked me the same question, making fun of us. He was emotionally in her 20s. So I guess she had a youthful tone too. But from here, I hope all you guys have a great long time and a great day too. While I question what this mom will do, I hope all you guys have a great long time and a great day too. So, I'll see soon. The freaking house on fire. It's to be on the safe side, so I'll see you guys next time.